Have you ever wondered why, in spite of doing all the hard work, all the honest efforts, you are still struggling to find a breakthrough in your career? Have you ever asked this question to yourself, that in spite of putting in all the right efforts, why you are unable to make it happen? Why you are not able to achieve that next level of success? If so, I want you to know that you are not alone. Almost 87% of working professionals think the same way, feel the same way, because they are in the same situation. And I was not different until 26 months ago. Hi, my name is Roshan and I'm the founder of Break Free Lifestyle Mastermind, and I'm on a mission to help working professionals build a most rewarding and fulfilling career doing what they truly love. So let's jump into today's topic and see what are the 5 guaranteed ways. I'm looking at my notes, okay? What are the 5 guaranteed ways a career breakthrough can make your life more better? Okay, so are you ready? Okay, so over the last 26 months, since November 2019, I decided that to take a pause and get into the process of finding this answer, why this happens. Why large number of working professionals, in spite of working hard, in spite of giving their best, in spite of giving honest efforts, why they struggle, why they don't achieve the desired success in their journey, in their life. And I went on a journey of self-discovery. Why self-discovery? There is a reason behind it. Why I did that? Why self-discovery? Is because I tried searching for an answer for the past 25 years in the outside world. Why I'm not able to make it happen? Why? What is the problem? Why things are not coming to me? But I was not able to find an answer in the outer world. Why? Because the chances are, if the answer was already there in the outer world, I would have definitely found it by then. 25 years is a long time, right? But I did not found that answer in the outer world, and that is why I decided to jump into self-discovery. So over the last 26 months until today, I'm on a journey of self-discovery. I've deep dived into my inner strengths. I looked at who am I as an individual, just to find that answer. And when I deep dive into self-discovery, I found my answer. Right? So would you like to see, or would you like to learn what is that answer? Sure. So in this video, what we are going to do is, I have split this video in 4 parts. Part number 1, we will be learning about what is a career breakthrough. Okay. Part number 2, we will see why you should bother about your career breakthrough. And part number 3, we will see what are the 5 guaranteed ways for a career breakthrough that will make your life easier and better. And then I'm going to tell you about your next steps. So, are you ready? Thank you. I hope you said yes. Thank you. So, what is career breakthrough? Okay. Before we look at what is career breakthrough, we will look at what is a breakthrough. Okay. So, first thing first, a breakthrough is overcoming challenges and having an achievement. Okay. So, imagine situation. You are having some kind of challenges in your life. It can be your personal life, it can be your professional life. Okay. And it can be related to health, wealth, relationship, money. It can be anything related. You find you're going through that challenge, and then you work on yourself to overcome those challenges. You find that formula and you get out of it. I'll give you a classic example, which is very common example for many people. Okay? A lot of people, they gain weight, and when they gain weight, they start facing health related issues. Then they decide, large number of people, on a New Year Eve, they decide that they want to get rid of the excess weight, and they build a New Year resolution. But 99.99% of the people, within the first month of New Year, they give up on their resolution, and only 0.01% of people continue working towards their resolution, and they overcome their weight gain. They get back into their normal shape, and that is what a breakthrough is. Okay? So that is why I say, let us understand from the root. A breakthrough is overcoming challenges and having an achievement. Got it? Yes. Great. Thank you. The next thing that I want you to understand is what is career breakthrough. Okay, let's look at what is career breakthrough. A career breakthrough is when you find a method of doing things professionally that astonishingly accelerates your ability to accomplish your career goals. What does it mean? This means you find a method, you find a formula, you create a formula where, after applying that formula in your professional life, you start doing things in a certain way, differently, okay, to achieve fast track growth that accelerates your ability to accomplish your career goals. Right? In result, when you produce fast track goals, the results that you achieve are on a fast track, and that's what leads to your career goals being achieved faster. Got it? That's what a career breakthrough is. And believe it or not, your success in achieving your ultimate career goal will depend on your ability to culminate in gaining self-willpower, setting firm resolutions, and making a commitment to conquer your weakness and bad habits. This is what it takes, my dear friends. So if you want to accomplish any type of goal by overcoming challenges in that specific space, be it your personal life, be it your health related issue, be it your relationship issue, or be it your profession. Okay. So when you want to achieve success, right, your success will be determined, a breakthrough will be determined by your ability, okay, to culminate in gaining self-willpower. You need to build a solid willpower. Okay? It will be determined by setting your ability to set firm resolutions. Okay, it's not about setting resolutions and giving up on them after one month or less than 1 month or maybe around 2 months at a max. Creating resolutions and sticking to them till the time you achieve your goals. Okay, that's what I meant here. Okay? And then, making a commitment to conquer your weaknesses and bad habits. This is what it takes. Okay, so this is what will define whether you will be able to get a career breakthrough or no. Okay, so these are the 3 critical points. Okay, I hope you are taking notes. You can pause the video, you can take the notes. Okay, and by the way, if you stay till the end, I'm going to share a way how you can get this mind map to you. Okay, so stay here. Okay? Next, what we are going to look at is why you should bother about getting a breakthrough in your career. Okay? There are a few basic reasons. The first reason is because simple, you don't want to think and feel negative. Why I said so? When you are unable to achieve the desired career breakthrough, what happens? You start feeling negative, you start thinking negative, and you don't want that to happen. Right? Why you should bother about creating a career breakthrough is because you don't want to build a self-talk that is negative. You don't want your self-talk to be negative. Right? The third thing that you should bother about having a career breakthrough is because you don't want your results to be negative. You don't want your results to be against your desired results or desired success. And the last reason why you should bother about having a career breakthrough is because you don't want to feel sad, unhappy and bad for not being able to make it happen. Yes or yes? I hope you said yes. So, this is why it becomes imperatively important that you should bother for your career breakthrough. So, now jumping on to the next, I'm going to reveal the 5 guaranteed ways for you to get your career breakthrough that will make your life much more better. So, ready? Here is number 1. Step number 1 is know thyself. Okay? When I say know thyself, what I mean by that? Know thyself means you should know what are your strengths. Okay? Let me correct the spelling. You should know what are your interests. You should know what are your beliefs. You should know what are your likes. You should know what is your passion. You should know what are your weaknesses. You should know what are your habits. This is about knowing yourself. Why knowing yourself is important? Because the way we have been raised, the way we have been brought up since childhood, there is a conditioning that has happened. Okay? With this conditioning, we have developed certain beliefs. We have developed certain values. Okay? Let me add values here. We have developed certain values. We have some natural strengths. We have some natural, talents. We have some weaknesses also, depending on our past experiences and what we have seen, what we have undergone, and what we have experienced. So you should know yourself much better. Why? Because whatever you are doing today in your professional life, if that doesn't align with your personality, then what kind of results you think you are going to produce? Are those results going to be as per your expectations, or are those results going to be against you? Yeah. So that is why it is very important to know yourself. Right? It's very simple. Just make a list of all these things and start writing down what are my strengths, what are my interests, what are my self-beliefs. Look at yourself. Look at yourself, who you are as a person, what you stand for. Okay? That is when you will really know who you are. Okay? The next step is to accept and embrace and learn. Okay? Now, if you're like me, you will have both the worlds. You will have certain things which are good in you, you will have certain things which are not so good in you, and you will have certain things which are bad. You don't need to curse yourself for being bad or having that bad thing with you. Okay? Accept the way you are. Accept yourself. Accept the fact that if you can't do something, you can't do something. And if you still want to do it, then what you may want to do is, you will have to learn how to do it. You will have to practice how to do it. And then you will have to, over a period of time, when you keep repeatedly doing it, you master that thing and you become good at it. That is why you don't need to curse yourself. Instead of cursing yourself, what you need to do is, you need to work towards making it happen. And that is why I say, accept yourself the way you are. Whatever good you are, whatever bad you are, whatever good things are with you, whatever bad things are, accept it. Just accept it and go ahead with it. Okay? Embrace yourself. And then learn. Be open to learning. Why? Why be open to learning? Because the moment you close the doors for learning, you close the doors for making it happen. You close the doors for your success. You close the doors for everything in your life. Okay? There is a famous quote by Mark Twain. He said, "Never let schooling interfere in your education." Okay? Mark Twain, one of the greatest thought leader of his time. What it means? It doesn't matter what I have learned from my own experience. People don't really care about what degree you have, what certificates you have, what you have studied. People only care about how you can solve their problem and how you can help them come out of their problems. People only care about it. So relax. Don't curse yourself. Accept yourself the way you are and embrace and learn. Always be open to learning. Okay. Step number 3. The next ideal step, that is step number 3, is change your course of actions. Okay. Why change your course of actions? Very simple. The reason is, it is said by the greatest leader of his time, Sir Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motors. If you keep doing the same thing that you have always done, you will keep getting the same thing that you have always gotten. And let me repeat it. If you always do the thing that you have always done, you will keep getting the things you have always gotten. Another famous quote by another mentor of mine, T.R. Baker. He says, if you want to change your fruits, you have to work on your roots. You cannot change your fruits. Fruits is nothing but your results. Okay? By not working on your roots. Can it happen when you plant a mango tree and you are expecting apple? Also, let's take another example. Can you plant a banana tree and expect a mango to bear the fruit of banana mango? That's not going to happen. So you have to work on your roots. Okay. So when I say change your course of actions, what I mean by that, start thinking in different directions. Start thinking how you can do things differently that will get you the desired results, and then create alternative plan of actions, and then start taking action towards it. Doesn't matter. First, your new attempt, when you're doing things differently, you will fail in your first attempt. Second attempt, you will fail. Third attempt, you will fail. But doesn't matter. Don't stop. Keep trying one more way differently. Keep making those attempts. You know, Thomas Alva Edison, before he invented the long-lasting electric bulb, he failed for 10,000 plus times just to invent the small electric bulb that we use in our houses. But he did not stop until he finally created that bulb. So that is what you have to do. You have to change your course of action, and you have to continuously keep doing. And that's what, brings us to the next level. When you think of doing something different, when you think of doing things differently, and when you think of changing the course of action, a lot of mental blocks will come and they will try to prevent you from doing that thing, from taking that action. Okay? And that is where the 4th step comes into the picture, which says release all your subconscious block. What I mean by this? Now, we all have to accept it. This is the fact of life, that our mind has been conditioned to believe certain things. Okay? I'll give you an example. We have been conditioned to believe that a good degree, a good education degree, good grades equal to a good job, and a good job equal to a good income, and a good income equal to a happy life. But in reality, we have seen for the past 24 months, we are seeing this. What happened to the people who lost their job in spite of having the best performance in their education? More than 700 million people all over the world lost their jobs in spite of having best education to their possibility. Right? Versus, we have seen there are so many people who don't even have a basic qualification, basic education, and they are making it happen. They are crushing it in their life. Have you seen such people? They are not educated. They don't have degree. They haven't completed their education. They haven't gone to the college also, and they are crushing it. Of course, I'm not saying education is not important. Education is important, right? But it's a myth. That's a programming. That's how we have been programmed to believe that that myth is true. But accept it, my dear friends, it's not true. Okay? It's not necessary. Education is necessary for you to be able to read, write, calculate. Okay? But it's not necessary that your success will be defined only by your education. Understand this. So, what you need to do, you have to release your subconscious mind. How you can release your subconscious mind, subconscious blocks? Okay? There are various ways. Number 1, you can do meditation. Number 2, you can do exercise. Number 3, you can do yoga. Number 4, you can dance. Number 5, you can write. So, one of the easiest way for you to release your subconscious blocks, I'll move it to the first place, right? Whatever limiting thoughts, whatever limiting blocks you have, write it on a piece of paper. Don't restrict yourself. Write as many mental blocks, as many subconscious blocks as you have. Write it on a piece of paper, and you will wonder how many negative subconscious blocks you have. Right? And then take that piece of paper, crush it, and throw it in a dustbin. You will feel relief. I have done that. I had many subconscious blocks, and I got rid of them by doing all these things that I've just written here. I wrote all my subconscious blocks on a piece of paper. I crushed that paper and I threw it in the dustbin. I do meditation every single day. I do exercise. I do yoga. At times I feel like dancing. I dance. Right? Take action. Read a lot of books. That will help you get rid of all those blocks. That will open up new avenues for you. And that takes me to the last step, okay, of this exercise is practice gratitude and happiness. Be thankful for who you are and what you have, and practice happiness. Okay? The moment you practice gratitude, you express gratitude and may express happiness, your life becomes much more easier. Okay? Why? When you are not happy and you are trying to do few things, anything, what's the outcome? Is it good or is it bad? But when you are in a happiest state of mind and when you do that thing, what's the outcome? So, practice gratitude and always be happy. So, let me revise all these 5 steps. 5 guaranteed ways for you for a career breakthrough that will make your life easier. Step number 1, know thyself, know yourself. Step number 2, accept and embrace and learn. Step number 3, change your course of action. Step number 4, release your subconscious block. And step number 5 is practice gratitude and happiness. Okay? When you do all of this, you will find that you are feeling much better from inside, and then that will show in your thoughts, that will show up in your feelings, that will show up in what you speak with yourself and what you speak with others, and that will show up in your actions, and that will automatically show in your results. Good or good? So if you think you learned something, or if you think this video helped you, the information in this video helped you, comment in the video, comment below the video. What's your biggest takeaway from this lesson? Do like, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with the people who you think can benefit from this.